Welcome to Ravens Over. Please subscribe to my channel, also hit the notification bell, and please like this video and please share it. We got an update on one of our sisters that has been murdered. They finally got the person who killed her arrested, the fugitive. Like and share this video everywhere you can. I created this channel for people with different
Transgenders
support those
murdered.
to support you. There's a PayPal on top.
People
Remember
murdered.
one thing, there are a lot of times people can't send in the truth, but you find
Conversation.
one that does support them. Make sure
Allies.
they do not fall within a
Instagram on
marginalized
top.
community as not being in existence. And you know
Music.
that there are hard to find people that create a channel that cater to people who
Storyteller.
are different and stand in the truth.
Visionary.
And the allies sit back and say, well, I have no problem with other people.
PayPal.
Let me just stand in here to learn
Support
and learn.
those
No judgment.
who support you.
I love you.
Stay in your
Okay, this is an update on Dominique Rem'mie Fells, 27 years old. This story is being reported as of November the 10th, 2020. Now, the fugitive arrested in a gruesome slaying of a Philadelphia transgender woman. His name is Akhenaton Jones, who was apprehended in LA. I'll just call him Jones in connection with the June slaying of Dominique Fells. There's been 34 transgender women has been killed in America this year. Now, the arrest has been made in connection of the slaying of Dominique, who was mutilated and killed in Philadelphia this summer. Jones, 36 years old, was apprehended in Los Angeles on Monday evening and currently awaiting extraditing to Philadelphia, according to the news. Now it's stated that Fells' body was discovered floating in Philadelphia's Skirky River on June 9th. She was stabbed repeatedly with trauma to her face and head. Both legs were severed, middle thigh raised. In York, Pennsylvania, Fells was a dance-inspired fashion model whose friends called her unique and beautiful soul. She was a person who could light up a room even when she was just being quiet. Fells' father, Mr. Evans, said that one thing that stood out about her was that she did her own thing with confidence, which, as a family, would all embrace. Jones had been described as an acquaintance of Fells through a specific motive. Has not been reported. Now, the police searching in the West Philadelphia home on June 16th found power cutting tools that when investigators believe that was used in the crime. There was also evidence of a blood on the scene. Now, authorities issued a warrant for Jones on charges of the murder, possession of instrument of the crime, tampering with evidence, and an abuse of the corpse. Now, he is considered armed and dangerous and was listed in Philadelphia's most wanted fugitives. So allegedly, they were speaking that he was the one that did it. The slaying sparked outrage and advocates, politicians, celebrities, also Kerry Washington, Kamala Harris, and as well as protesters in New York, Los Angeles, and other cities. On June 22nd, Fells' parents joined hundreds of protesters marching through West Philadelphia in memory of Fells, Breonna Taylor, and other black transgender women victims. Breonna Taylor is not a transgender. So let me just make that clear. And Fells' aunt Williams told that the family was hopeful and justice would be served. Our goals of all of this, if good we could come from this, there was going to be keep a memory alive. They said that they were going to make general public awareness of trans issues. Trans are people too, and when we say Black Lives Matter, all Black Lives Matter. That includes transgender people. More than 46,000 people signed the Change.org petition demanding Fells' slaying be solved. Violence against trans women, and especially transgender women, is at a all-time high. It reads in all parts. It is a pandemic. Dominique did not deserve to lose her life. She did not deserve to spend her last moment in terror. For the loved ones, Jones was arrested. Jones' arrest has been bittersweet. How does it feel like the best and the worst day of my life? The same day, Fells' sister said. Her sister said on Monday with the caption featuring Jones' face. I'm posting this fool's face up once again because karma has come back to full circle. Dominique also always gets the last laugh. Deja Lynn, a prominent Philadelphia trans advocate, said that the community can now start a long, difficult process of healing. It is not often that we are able to get justice in our community, she said, crediting the work done by Philadelphia District Attorney Office of DA Larry Kressner. At least 34 transgender non-conforming people have died by violence in 2020, according to the Human Rights Campaign, the highest number since LGBTQ advocacy group began tracking in 2013. Nearly 2 months still left this year. Mia Green, 29 years old black transgender woman, was killed in Philadelphia on September 28, less than 4 months after Fells' slaying. Tori Cooper, director of community engagement from HRC Transgender Justice Initiative, told the news that the numbers of homicides could be even higher, as not all deaths are accurately reported. Now, it's stating that, but we are also extremely targeted, period, where hate is fueled, even when our nation's highest in the office, even from our nation's highest in office by Donald Trump. He said, HRC president said that the deaths majority in which transgender color is an epidemic of violence. We must work to address the factors of unpin the culture of violence. And he said that the statement last month openly discussing how intersection of racism, sexism, homophobia, and transphobia works to survive transgender people, gender non-conforming people, equal access to opportunities necessary for employment, housing, and health care. Joe Biden released a statement last month stating that calling that anti-transgender violence an epidemic that needs to be nationally, needs national leadership. In a statement which released prior to a presidential election, Biden vowed to put forward comprehensive solutions to help empower the transgender and gender nonconforming community and prioritize prosecutors of anti-transgender violence. This Thursday reported as of November the 10th, 2020. So I just wanted to give y'all the update. So make sure y'all hit the notification bell, like this video, and please share it every way you can. So if I get any more information reference to how this story is gonna go, and reference to the court proceedings and stuff, his alibi, what kind of excuse he's gonna use, or the copycat murder, oh I didn't know what she was. So basically, allegedly, what is stating that she was an acquaintance of him. So it's not like he didn't know, allegedly, that he didn't know who she was. So unfortunately, we can't ask her, but clearly someone knows something. They said because he was an acquaintance of Fells, and this is the thing. Okay, let me just talk to y'all for a second here. Take my glasses off. I know y'all may get upset with me and stuff when I say this, because you're like, oh, you just scaring the girls, you staring the girls. But I'm going to tell y'all something, and I'm going to say this for the last time. Well, not the last, of course. A lot of times, we are in contact with people that's there to harm us. Now, here it is. If the reports are accurate, 36-year-old Jones was apprehended. My personal opinion, he was someone who got a guard down. Let's be honest. As a two-spirit woman, it's not like we can't fight. It's not like we don't got them hands. It is not like we can't handle it. It's not like we don't know what's going on. In order for you to get us, you have to get our guard down. You have to make us feel safe. You have to make us feel like I'm with my friend. And with our guard down, we end up losing our life for it. And I'm not saying all friends are bad and like you can't trust people. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is everybody who smiles in your face is not your friend. Due to the fact that we are being hunted, due to the fact that we are women, we are kicking on the caliber of cisgender women. Men kill women all the time. That's not a part of our conversation that we ever sat down and talked to other two spirit sisters about. Welcome to womanhood. Be very careful. We don't have these conversations. My personal opinion, because I've never had the conversation. As a woman, you need to let everybody know where you at. As a woman, when a car goes by, you need to watch. As a woman, always look over your back to see if somebody following you. As a woman, we don't have these conversations. What we do is have the conversation of trying to blend in, trying to be passable, trying to do everything else but to protect ourselves. So then you get somebody like me who's putting a bucket in your ear and say, hey, sister, let me just sit you down for a minute. Big sister, little sister. Let me tell you the real deal. Because I need you here alive. I don't need to be doing a report on you being murdered. Because at the end of the day, it's not like we can't fight. But somewhere along the line, we're being tricked to our depths. We're being tricked by him being cute. We're being tricked by we being accepted. We're being tricked into believing that someone has no problem with me. I feel comfortable with you. I feel safe with you. In my personal opinion, she felt safe. And being safe with a friend, allegedly, was saying someone stated that they was acquaintances as a friend. Her body was discovered floating in the Philadelphia River. A friend. She had been stabbed repeatedly with trauma to her face, head, and both legs. So my personal opinion, she was fighting back. But she could only fight back with her hands. He had the weapon. Because he described himself, sign, I am a friend. Now, we could say they was maybe dating. She went over to see him, her friend. And she may have fell asleep with her friend. I've done it. You've done it. And yet and still, she don't wake up no more. And I'm not saying this is what happened. I'm saying in order for her to have been killed, my personal opinion, she felt safe with him. She felt safe. And it's wrong. And this is the horrible thing about it. But this is womanhood for us. This is part of her being a woman. This is the dark part that no one is sitting down talking to us about. This is the part we have to sit back and listen and say, whoa, we did not expect this. While we were so busy trying to transition, look past and everything else, we were not educated on men that's going to be coming trying to harm us and kill us. Son, I love you. And here it is, we being killed. This girl family needed her to come home. She did not deserve this, no way at all. And I keep saying to myself, how do we keep getting murdered? Because they come across as a friend. We feel safe. Anyway, the family in my prayers. Rest in peace, my sister. This video just drains me so bad. I've done tons of story on this beautiful woman, and it's just wrong. Wrong on so many levels. And yes, I be scared when I got men coming to see me. I'm thinking, is this the one coming to get me? See, because if you stay woke, you'll stay ready. And like I said before, once again, I'm not saying all men are bad, because they're not. But at the end of the day, our guard is being put down. Our guard is being put down. It's not like we can't fight, y'all. Think about it. Y'all know we could wear them out. So how we keep getting this? Because they're using the sign of, I trust you. They go, listen, I don't like the way the world treats you. I always like girls like you. You're beautiful. And we're like, okay, I'm just trying to survive. You got a heart. He's taking it all in. He's like, oh, wow, you really going for this. You going for this. He ain't saying it to you, just smiling at you. I know he's like, oh, yeah, oh, God, here we go, Raven, trying to make us scared. No, I'm not trying to make you scared. I'm just trying to keep you alive. If it's food that you could use it. If you say, you know what, I don't want to listen to you, Raven, then just dismiss it. What the message wasn't for you. But I tell you one thing, you best believe you'll be woke. One thing about a message, when you hear it, you heard it. And sometimes you may hear my voice. When a man do something and they're not getting your stomach, you'll be like, Raven said something like this. My voice gonna pop up in your head when something's not gonna add up. Now you may not come to me and say, Raven, you was right, because sometimes, sometimes the ego get in the way because you want to be right. But I tell you one thing, you be the one telling your story. And the sad part about it is so many of us has been murdered. They don't even know the number because we've been misgendered. Think about how many times you went outside and you didn't feel like putting on makeup and you just went outside with regular clothes on. And at the end of the day, something happened to you, God forbid. They're not going to look through your whole thing to see your name and stuff. A lot of times they'll just go by what's on site. And it's sad. There's so many stories I could tell you about family. Thank God she had a supportive family. Because there's so many other girls that I could put in this video that's been murdered. I can't even share the pictures with y'all. Sisters that are basically known. I can't even share the pictures with y'all. Because the family didn't respect them. And it's just wrong. So wrong. So, as me trying to keep y'all alive, as long as I can, because I'm selfish. I want to see you here. I want to watch you grow. I want to watch you prosper. I want everything in life you ever wanted to be sitting in your lap. And if I got to sit down and talk to you to keep you alive, then I will willing to have the conversation. I need you more than you'll ever need me. Anyway, y'all can comment below. The family in my prayers. My baby sister, my beautiful baby sister, rest in peace, 27 years old. She wanted to be a model. She wanted to be so many things. And he cut her up and threw her in the river. Allegedly, a fashion designer who friends call unique, a beautiful soul. She was a person who could light up a room even when she was being quiet. And y'all know that's not right. Anyway, y'all comment below. Share this video everywhere you can. Help me keep my sisters alive the best way I can with your help. I love y'all because I'm sure y'all shared the video as much as you could. And I believe that y'all are the soldiers that helped bring the killer to Jessica. So hit on somebody there. So I thank you, my soldiers, that we don't do RIP. We go after the killers and we let it drop. The video drops and somebody spot it. And y'all help. So thank you for sharing this video. And thank you for being tired of our sisters being killed. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm tired of it. I am literally, mentally tired. Anyway, y'all can comment below now you feel this video. The family in my prayers. At the top, there's the Instagram button. You follow me, I follow you back. Let you know I love you. And thank you for watching. Catch the raid.